Hey guys, so this week I'm doing a lookbook called Tour of America Spirit Week. So I got this idea from Always Best Dressed on Instagram. She had the idea like how you do Spirit Week in school. You can continue doing Spirit Week, pick a theme you like, and every day do a different aspect of that theme. So I decided to do it with the different regions of America. Now keep in mind, these regions are just based off of like my perception. I know there's like arguments about, what state is in what region and how many regions are there. I just divided up the US based on how I see the cultural differences between regions, and I made the outfits based off of my perceptions, my generalizations. So yes, there are going to be generalizations. They're not necessarily 100% realistic, but if you feel like your state wasn't represented well, just comment how you would have done it, or, what outfit you thought would be more accurate, how you would have divided up the regions. Just let me know your input. I'd love to hear it. And now, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so for the Hawaii day, I'm gonna try to avoid cultural appropriation, obviously. But so I have this dress that's kind of like tiki themed, and so it just has this cute pattern. I love this dress. My aunt got it for me for my birthday. I'm obsessed with it. I love like the black with the pink. I'm obsessed. And so I'm gonna be wearing this with these shoes that are like sandals, and I don't know, I feel like they just go well with that dress because they're sandals, and then they have this kind of like straw material. Like I like it. I think it kind of goes with the theme. Then I have a coupon for a free book for this one bookstore, so I'm gonna go there and see if I can find a book that maybe like is about Hawaii or takes place in Hawaii, something like that. I don't really have a tropical scent to wear exactly. Like, hold on. The closest thing I have, and like look how I use this all to hell, but it's this like Bath and Body Works Pink Pineapple Sunrise. There's a little bit of lotion left. Okay, so I will be wearing some of this. This has like a very pineapple-y scent to it. And then I'm gonna try to do my makeup in a way that looks a little bit sunburnt, maybe? Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go about the makeup, but I definitely want something that looks like warm, like something that looks like I have like been in the sun. I don't know how like deep into the theme I'm gonna get here, but we shall see as the day goes on. Okay, I have my dress and my shoes on. I also put on the pineapple lotion. It smells so good, but also like I wore that lotion during like a certain time in my life, and it's just reminding me of that. So I might have like flashbacks, but it's fine. I think I'm just gonna do like my regular makeup with like a little blush, because I don't usually wear blush, but that'll make it look a little more sun-kissed. Okay, this is my makeup. I feel like I look sufficiently like rosier and like bronzier. I love my like shade because it's like a diffuser. Yeah, now you can see how it looks like really like I'm wearing makeup, but I don't know. I still think it looks not too clownish, but you can definitely tell I'm wearing makeup. I don't know what I want to do to my hair. I think I want to like have it up and like have like a flower in it maybe. But I don't have any like Hawaiian flower clips, but I do want to have it up because I just don't want to have it out right now. Also, because think about it, Hawaii, tropical climate. Would you want your hair out in a humid climate? No. I'm sure if I was in Hawaii for real, I'd have my hair up. So I'm gonna put it up. I couldn't find a flower for my hair, but I found this necklace that's just like a flip-flop. That's beachy. So I think I'm now ready to go to this bookstore and find something Hawaii adjacent. Maybe like a book on like tiki, or I don't know, we'll see what's there. I've never been there before, but I got a free coupon, so let's go. So I ended up getting this book about the last queen of Hawaii. It's just like a little picture book, but I really liked the pictures inside, and I was like, oh, they literally have a Hawaii section, perfect. Okay, so the last like little, I guess, Hawaii or tiki-esque activity I'm gonna do is make, okay, it's not a tiki drink, right? Like, tiki drinks, first of all, have alcohol and are a bit more complex than this. But I was like, I'll just make a little mocktail, I guess. So we have sparkling mango Izzy, which mango's definitely a tropical drink. And then we just have this orange drink. I know orange isn't really tropical, but I don't know. I thought it would be cute to make myself just a little thing. Tastes pretty good. I mean, how could it not? It's like sugar and fruit. Okay, that is the end of my Spirit Day 1 Hawaii Island Doll. And I'll see you tomorrow. So today we're doing SoCal. Okay, I've divided California up into SoCal, and then the Northern California is going to be bunched in with the rest of the Pacific Northwest because there is a cultural difference. I'm from California, I'm from Northern California. But when people outside of this state hear California, they automatically think LA. So my version of like the Cali girl, and by the way, no one from California says Cali. The first time I ever heard anyone say that was someone from New Jersey, and she was like, "You guys are from Cali?" And we were like, huh? But anyways, so this is like, I guess, the Southern California version. And when I think of Southern California, and especially like LA, because let's be honest, no one's really thinking of like Bakersfield when they think of Southern California. But honestly, I think a lot of people kind of have an interpretation of Hollywood or LA being very glamorous, and it can be. But I would say when I've been there, and even when I see like pictures of like celebrities off duty walking around in their neighborhood in Los Angeles, they're wearing pretty simple clothing. They're wearing a lot of athleisure, and if they're not wearing like the Lululemon set or Pilates mom outfit, whatever, I feel like they're wearing kind of like jeans or jean shorts and like a t-shirt or like a plain tank top or even tube top, which is what I'm going for, with like a little like button up over it. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Then for the makeup today, I'm definitely gonna do less blushy, less cutesy. I feel like they keep their makeup pretty simple. I'm going for more of like a model off-duty, not that I look like a model at all, but like celebrity off-duty type of look for LA rather than something like overly glamorous, something a little more effortless looking. Then for the LA SoCal activities, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and I'm not gonna buy a smoothie there. I'm just gonna look around and like see. I know it's really expensive there. I have never been inside of Whole Foods. The closest one to me is kind of far, but I am gonna venture out there, and then I'm gonna make myself a smoothie at home for free. I think that's gonna be my LA girl routine. So here's the finished look. I feel like for the celebrity off-duty type thing, they usually are either not wearing makeup or keep it very simple. So I did like no color, just concealer, a little bit of bronzer like on the cheek and eye, and then mascara. I do kind of associate the model or celebrity off-duty look with like a slick back bun, but I hate how that looks on me, so I'm just having my hair out. So I just threw a blazer over this. I have sunglasses. I'm not gonna wear them. They're just as an accessory. Like a big purse. Because I don't have a Birkin, but just pretend this is a Birkin. It's Coach. Just pretend. No pictures right now, please. I'm just trying to go to Whole Foods. Please, I just need to do my grocery shopping. Stop.
So this is the Whole Foods, and I did not record that much because I was very nervous to record in here. But I got kombucha, which is very LA, and a pineapple, period.
Yes, okay. I put some bling on, and then the perfume I'm wearing is like this. It's called The Matcha. And yeah, because LA matcha. So I went to Whole Foods and I just got a kombucha and a pineapple because I actually did want pineapple. So yeah. What other LA thing? Oh yeah, make a smoothie. I guess I can make a smoothie with the pineapple too. But it's not ripe, so I'm gonna not use it today. But yeah.
So here's the process of me making a pink smoothie. I put some ginger in there just because I've seen people do that, and almond milk, because no one in LA would drink cow's milk. And yeah, it tasted pretty good. I mean, it was fruit blended up. How could it not taste good? I enjoyed it. And the ginger, like, you could taste it, but it wasn't, like, gross or anything.
So for the Pacific Northwest, I was thinking of lots of things. I was thinking of Gravity Falls and Twin Peaks, but also Twilight. And I kind of settled on doing a look that's a little like cozier, like a little, it's like the only long sleeved and like long pants one. And it's 90 degrees, so yeah. But no, I had this jacket which seemed very like late 2000s, which reminded me of like Bella Swan. So this was the look I went for. It's a little more cozier, like it's, you could wear this in like colder weather, which is like reflected in like the region, but also it reminded me of something that Bella Swan or even an extra from Twilight would wear. So that's why I picked it, because it reminded me of, you know, an outfit someone could wear in Forks, Washington in 2008.
So my little regional activity was going to be going on a hike / nature walk. I do live relatively close to the redwoods, but not that close. So the closest like nice little nature spot was like 30 minutes away. As you could see, I saw some red berries. I wanted to eat them, but I resisted the urge. This was gorgeous. I didn't expect to come upon this. But yeah, so I really enjoyed my beautiful nature walk.
This is my Midwest farmer's daughter look. And okay, it's just jeans, a black tank top, and a little flannel thing. Anyway, I'm thinking that's barely an outfit. That's so simple. But that is a part of the country where people are salt of the earth and just normal. Okay, people over there are just normal, okay? So there's not a whole lot that I did with my makeup either. And what am I gonna do? I know the agricultural hub of America is actually California, but based on stereotypes, generalizations, and the fact that I called this look a farmer's daughter, I'm gonna go see if I can say hi to some sheep, like I'm on a farm. Right, I'm also gonna listen to some Midwest emo. Okay, bye. Okay, so the sheep aren't here like I thought they were gonna be, but this place is pretty flat like the Midwest. Actually, the Midwest is even flatter. But like, look, it's a field. Right. I don't know where the sheep went. They took them away. Maybe they slaughtered them. Oh well.
So it's kind of ironic that my Midwest activity ended up being walking around doing nothing, because I feel like whenever people from the Midwest talk about it, that's what they act like it's like. So maybe me just walking around doing nothing was on brand. I was really disappointed I didn't get to see the sheep, because there's usually like these cute like sheep out here. I don't know what happened to them. So I didn't get to live my farmer fantasy that day. I should have picked one of those and put it in my mouth like a cartoon character. But I did see a chicken like a few days later, so maybe that's something, right?
Okay, so for my Northeast, my vision of it was like Connecticut Country Club. I know there's a lot more going on in the Northeast than just Connecticut and the country club type stuff. Like, I know that it's not all this, but once again, my perception, it's my brain, like it's what I'm thinking. So I'm wearing this little, like kind of this, well, it's not a polo, but it's, where's this from? Aeropostale, or I forgot what logo this is, but it's this, and it's just like a button up kind of modeled after a polo. This tennis skirt thing, and then I have on like Keds, which I think are so cute and dorky in like the perfect combination. And I'm gonna go golfing, which is a pretty waspy activity, but it's mini golf, so it's like the people's golf. And my hair's like this. I kind of want to fix it a little bit, but whatever. I'm just wearing mascara and lip gloss because it's very minimal. We're not doing all this ornate type of stuff. Like, no, we're doing very like pared down. I mean, even this shirt is like brighter than I feel like when I actually think of like waspy stuff. I think of more muted colors, but I don't even really have muted colors like that. The only other sweater I would have that would go is like long sleeved, and it's 90 degrees and I'm gonna be mini golfing outside. So yeah.
Here is me, like, looking actually so cute. I really like this outfit, to be honest. I love the skirt. I got it from Target. And here's me, like, failing really bad. I don't know what my score was. It was pretty high. But that's bad in golf. But yeah, I still had fun.
Okay, so this is my Southern Belle look. One thing I know about Southern ladies is that they're always very put together. And at first I was kind of thinking of doing like a Bama Rush type look, but they wear a lot of like matching sets in those, and I don't really have any matching sets. So I was like, okay, Southern Belle, what is the most like girly, feminine, like put together, demure thing that I could wear? And it was this very cutesy pop little white dress. And actually, I'm gonna take this necklace off just because I feel like it doesn't go. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do no necklace because I have these bracelets. It's like a lily, or like these are lilies. I got this for Christmas, and then these are like pearls, they're fake. But and then I just have some little hoop earrings, and then I'm just very cutesy and demurely, and I have my heels on. Yup. And by the way, I'm not trying to mock the accent. I literally love Southern accents, so don't get offended. I'm just doing a bad job of impersonating it. I'm not actually making fun of it. And then for the makeup, I'm wearing a little bit of blush. I'm wearing lip gloss, concealer, mascara, because you know, Southern belles, Southern ladies like to get dolled up. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so me and my family, we did have some peach cobbler and ice cream. We also had like barbecue ribs and like, I don't know, that feels pretty Southern. But we're all about family in the South. Okay, we're all about family. And so here's me and my family LMAOing. Just L-ing our A's O. Yeah.
So for today, it's Southwestern. So like Arizona, certain parts of Texas, Nevada, Utah, I guess. It's just like the deserty, okay? The deserty type of cowboy. It's the Wild West. A lot of people think of cowboys as being like Southern, and there are cowboys in the South, like what would be considered culturally the South. You know, when I think of cowboys, I think of like the Wild West, which is more of that deserty, western, southwestern area. First of all, I have on quite a bit of jewelry because I think of like Sedona in Arizona. It's very like kind of woo-woo, and I don't use that word in a negative way. I mean, that's just the only word I can think of to describe it. Very like crystals, people doing like your aura reading and stuff like that. So I got some like crystal bracelets. This necklace has my birthstone, and then there's some turquoisey stuff there because I always associate turquoise with that region. Then I have this sort of hippie-ish, just like paisley pink purplish dress, and it's backless. And then, most importantly, I got cowboy boots. And these earrings, I just felt like they went with the outfit. For the makeup, I think I'm just gonna do similar to Hawaii because in both climates you would get sunburnt, so I'm gonna do little sunburnt cheeks and then just put a little mascara on. Also, because I would also consider Utah to be in the Southwest, and this is definitely not something a Mormon would wear since, you know, you can't wear your garments with it. I'm gonna do something Mormonish, and I'm going to soak. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna make a dirty soda. Okay, here's the look. I look very much a little bit burnt. I didn't put bronzer on like I did for the Hawaii thing just because, I don't know, because with the bronze, it makes it look more dewy. And like Hawaii is humid, but this region is dry. Okay, it's dry. You're getting burnt, but you're not getting that dewy look. So I made myself a little burnt. I put a little gold here just because I love putting gold in the corner of my eye, and just a bit of mascara.
So when I went to Target looking for some creamer for a dirty soda, I didn't know they made one specifically for that. So, you know, I got my Taco Bell, Dr. Pepper, And then, yeah, I got something that was literally specifically to be paired with Dr. Pepper. We live in an amazing world right now. I was really nervous to try this just because, I don't know, I didn't trust it. But here's the process, okay? We have our store-bought Dr. Pepper, Taco Bell bought. And then I just like eyeballed it. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, yeah, that looks like a good color, you know, whatever. And then I finally tasted it.
Okay, that is actually good. I think I poured in the perfect amount intuitively. Because, yeah, I get the taste of okay, that's good. Okay, they were, the Mormons, the Utahians, they were onto something with this.
All right, that was my Tour of America lookbook / Spirit Week. Here's some clips from a 4th of July event. Yeah, I wanted to get this out on 4th of July, but yeah, that's just not happening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what was your favorite outfit, what region you're from, if you think I got it kind of accurate, or if you think I totally fudged up your region or your state or anything like that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!